Well, hello again folks, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode I'll be experimenting with the Raynox 250 adapter for the Panasonic FZ82. If you remember, in a previous video I did list the Raynox 250 as being one of my top 6 accessories for the FZ82. Now, if you missed that video, don't worry, because I will be posting a link to that video at the end of this one. So, to take great macro shots with your FZ82, what will you need? Well, an FZ82 to start with, a tripod, even a cheap crappy one like this, the Raynox 250. If you can get serious about macro photography, then I suggest picking up a little slider like this, which sits on top of your tripod. And another accessory which is really handy is one of these little pop-up portable studios, which are illuminated with LEDs so they can light your subject. I did say earlier that you can use a tripod for this. You can use the Raynox handheld, but I do find that it's much easier to put the camera on a tripod, and you've got more chance of getting really sharp shots that way. Enjoy the video and I'll show you some of the shots I managed to get. The FZ82 set up without the Raynox 250, and this is as close as I can get to the subject. And again, with the Raynox 250 added, you can see the curve on the left hand side of the screen from the barrel of the Raynox, but this is how close we can zoom in to the subject. Just using auto focus, and that works quite well. Also using the app to take photographs, as that eliminates shake. Again, you can see there how close we're in, and here are the images. I'm really quite happy with these. You can see a lot of detail in the shots, really nice and sharp. All the scratches and sort of the wear on the brass has come out really nice. And these are just straight off camera JPEGs, they're not actually RAWs, they've not been treated. So on to our second subject, and this time it's an engraved pocket watch. Again, the Raynox 250 allows you to zoom right into all those details and take some great images. Again, I'm really happy with the images I've managed to capture here. The details and the sharpness I think is excellent, considering this is a bridge camera and not a high-end DSLR with a dedicated macro lens. For these next shots, I've selected the Pinpoint autofocus mode. This brings up the magnified square you see on the screen. Simply make sure that that's sharp and take your shot. In this first wide shot, you can see that the depth of field is quite shallow, with the ribbon being slightly out of focus, whilst the engraving on the front of the medal is quite sharp. And speaking of sharp engraving, this next shot I'm really happy with. So with the Raynox removed, you can see that the camera struggles to focus this close to the subject. Back in place and it's a different story, and the pinpoint focus works straight away. Again, I'm quite happy with this shot. The patina of this watch has been captured quite well, and you can see all the scratches and deteriorated plating and all sorts of other things going on there in the image. I think the Raynox is a great little bit of kit. So folks, I hope you enjoyed the shots and understand roughly how it works. It is the type of equipment that you need to experiment with to get the best out of it. I'm still learning myself, so please bear with me if you thought I did something wrong. And if you did think I did something wrong, please mention it in the comments below, because this is a journey I'm on as well, learning how to get the best out of the FZ82. So listen, if you've enjoyed this video, please check out either of these two videos on the screen now and learn more about your Panasonic FZ82. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.